Show us the game? Should I show you the game? Wait. Where do I have that? I have that somewhere in my format folder. Doom Quake. Oh, there's. I have 2 versions of it. Okay, so I remember. So the first version. Listen. So the first version. I don't have the game files or Unity file. Actually, I don't have Unity files of the second one. I don't think, no. Okay, so it's an irrelevant story, right? Do I have Unity? I don't have Unity on my PC. Whatever. So I don't have any folders now. So I just have finished products, 2 games. I can't really change them anymore. But I used to be able to. Okay, so I have both of them, right? Wait, is this a trailer? Oh my god. Wait, is this like a... Oh, don't judge this. This is like... Okay, shut the fuck up, chat. This is like 2015, okay? This is 6 years ago. And I just made like a minor trailer because I think the university required a trailer or something like that. It was I just did like a little bit of show off of mechanics, okay? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at the levels. Oh, the platforming skills. Oh baby. Oh, here we go. The big bad. The big bad. The big bad teaser. Oh yeah, okay, that was actually not bad. Shit, that was actually not bad. I forgot about this. I forgot I had this. Oh, that's hilarious, man. That's fucking hilarious. That's the old trailer. I was working in Sony Vegas back in the day, in like 2015 as well. So I had a bit of a leverage from other people in my uni. Because I did a bit of a, yeah. We got a... Oh my god. Okay, here's what I was talking to you about earlier. Here's the README text that I put in. And if you guys can't translate, it's like contents X file with all the resources, the project description, trailer. And if... Okay, listen to this. If for any reason you don't see all the parts of the game, I've included 2 links of walkthrough, playthrough. For any reason. Because I figured that they couldn't pass it. And that they didn't see all of it. So I sent this. With recorded walkthroughs. Oh my god. Oh, the good old days. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. I had a bunch of references, links in a file. So I should play it? Should I play it for you guys? You guys want to see the game? After that hyping trailer? Do we all change the game? Okay. Let's see. Here's what it offers. See, I even figured this one out. I figured out how to change the icon, so I changed it into this like metallic grid, you know, to further deepen the atmosphere. Beautiful, fantastic. I'll stick with good. Whatever. Who cares? It's minor differences, I think. Yeah, there's help. Yeah, good fucking help. That's all you need to know. Move, jump, escape. I made this fucking thing. Is it gonna be loud? I think it's gonna be very loud. Oh my god. It's a bit loud. Wait, let me lower it for you guys. See, immediately, as a lover of difficult games, you start the game because you crashed, okay? You crashed in this canyon, and you're very low. I think we missed the flying planes. There's 3 planes flying. Because this is like a battlefield, you know? This is a battlefield. You crashed here with a, whatever, the jet. And here's a health pack up there, so you can kind of do the bunny hop into it, if you're really good. If you're really, really good. If you're really, really good, you can do the... Yeah, there we go. We got the health. We got the shotgun shells. Here's a trigger. I even did the shaky cam. Dude. Atmosphere. I haven't played this in a while. Holy shit. That's a secret! Okay. Yeah, I can explain a lot of these things while we do. All of these models were created in Unity because I was lazy to learn Blender. So all of this shit I made with Unity and just dumped a bunch of textures. The sound you're hearing is me. That's literally me. Like saying huh, huh. Oh, let me actually put this here. That's literally me. I just put it through Audacity and did a bit of bass and all that shit. There's a spider link. So how the enemies work is, I made it cheese proof, okay? I made it cheese proof that even if you're out of the range of their sight, you can't kill them without them attacking you ever, because as soon as they lose HP, they're gonna chase you. And you get that like initial sound. Okay, I'm gonna explain a different thing. That's a half health animation. If you kill them with excess damage, over 0, they go in like -5 immediately, they break up. But if you kill them with like 0 or close to 0, they power down into like a very, like into a corpse instead of the chunks. And the chunks disappear after a while for optimization, so the game doesn't break down. So I'm gonna show you here, look at this. If you kill this guy from long range so he doesn't break, that's the whole point. That's the whole point. That's the only way to get this thingy up here. You need to use his body. You need to use his corpse. See, I'm telling you, I focus more on the gameplay. And then you can do this just for the sake of it. This is a nice effect. I made this like little black texture that has a little white inside. So when you look at it, it feels like a hole, but it's actually... It's literally just like a black cover, you know? It feels like it's a hole in the pipe. But I couldn't make a hollow cylinder in the Unity, so I did that. Here, there's a little bit of pool of acid. You take damage per second. How the damage works is if you have armor, you lose 75% armor than health, and 25% health. If you have health only, you get shredded. That's all me. That all sounds are me, basically. Like, even the enemies, like, that's all me, honestly. Here, I think there's see, this one is a bit... Yeah. All of these fucking sounds are me. That's armor. These gloves, which represent armor, I also, oh! What? These gloves, I made them in Unity as well, because I'm lazy to learn Blender. So what I did is... I used just a bunch of cylinders and boxes and compiled them together. This gun is like a free asset. The plasma cells were a copy of... Essentially inspired by plasma cells from Quake 2. But I think I did them like... If you can see this little plasma circle, that's a texture. Which I just replicated like 100 times. But it kind of looked cool to me. So I'm like, okay, sure, that feels good. The gun, when you pick it up, you automatically get it. You can change it on the numbers. This was a bitch to do, to disable all the guns, deactivate the rest, and change the... Even arms. You can see the arm that changes position. Also, I was really proud of this. It's so cool. Like, and then you get this. Oh, I love that. I was very proud when I made this. Oh, shit. When I made this, I was playing with this gun for like hours, basically. Okay. Let's see. This is some industrial area, whatever. We don't care. There's some plasma cells. You can see that it has a different particle effect. Look at this. This one has like a Look at the particle effects, and that's a little bit of electricity when he dies. So all these weapons have different particle effects. Kind of cool. Look at that melting. You get that. You can break that. So this is where you need to use a little bit of critical thinking. You're like, okay, shit. How do I go through? It's a door. You can't break the door. There's a red one. What do you do with red? You shoot into like this area. Also, these are connected. So if you hit one, the rest will chase you. I think. So I wanted it to make it like a 1v3 encounter. Oh, I didn't show you the attacks. Look. What they do is they shoot this flame. It's actually really cool. I was very proud of this flame. But it hurts like a bitch. So yeah. Yeah, whatever. Here I made this guy so I can showcase the power of... so it's not just like on distance, but I also created illusion of line of sight. Because he's turned his back on you, you have the illusion of line of sight, that he can't see you. Whereas it actually uses colliders, you know. Because there's two factors on how he sees you. He can see you based on the distance, but if the distance is not activated by a collider, he won't look. So I put like a bunch of colliders around him, and the main one is here. So if you go past that, he's gonna turn. So you can't really fully sneak up. But you can sneak up here and like blow him up. Shotgun deals more damage from up front and does like a better chunk. Look at those giblets. Amazing. Fuck you. Okay, this was one of my favorite parts of the design. I don't know why, I really like this. I really enjoy this. I really enjoy this little thing. It's so simple, but it felt good to me, honestly. Here we break that. Boom. This one is really cool. Look at this. You get that door sound, and it swings. So you go into like some sort of ventilation system and you transition to level 2. Okay, now in level 2, even if you didn't pick up this gun, you will have it. That's how I made it, so people don't miss generally the content. This is the main big door. Blue keycard required. I found some door sounds, but I did a lot of editing on them. You're gonna hear that on this one and this one. It's a little bit different, but it's basically the same sound. I really like the sliding doors. Look at this. It's so cool. This is one of my most proudest achievements. This door. So you drop down. There's a huge encounter, but you can pick up a super shotgun, which basically blows these cunts to smithereens. Okay. This level I was learning even more what to do. I learned how to make an elevator, which is very cool. It's actually very, very cool. And you can use the elevator to pick this up. Again, requires a little bit of thinking, you know. I like these things where you... Or it's not just standard, like, walk through. Then you can go here. Why the fuck would you go to the platform when you killed? You pick up gloves. You pick up this. But then there's these two ventilation things where you're like, okay. Oh, that's a secret. This one is very difficult to find. Most people don't find it. What you do here is you pick up quad damage. This is quad damage basically. And you're gonna hear my laugh when you pick this up. Again, edited. So... And then you get like a jammer, you know? Because you deal now quadruple damage, so you just do this shit. There's like a huge encounter. You just blow him the fuck up. You know? You don't care. You just speedrun through this shit. You go behind him. You blow him up. And now that's a blue key card. Again, you can see how I did this like with very amateur textures. This is like a texture of just a bunch of wires, which I did it to look like blue scales. Picked up the blue key card. So what happens with this is... this is where I figured out how to spawn, instantiate enemies. Once you pick it up, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna run back the same way I came from. But this is what I wanted to do, because retraceability in games is boring. So you want to change the structure when you retrace the game. So you pick the keycard and now the game is different. You know, especially if you enter that way, you have to go back this way. And that means you play a different game, because now there's enemies waiting for you. Also, that's another one you can only pick up off of a spider link. Here's a little cool secret. If you see that, you can see a red button. And if you press it, it goes green. It's a bunch of supplies. And if you're really stuck in the game, exploration rewards you. And there you go. And now you just go in and fight these cunts. Okay, and now if you want to go back, another surprise waiting for you. So taking this route is probably better strategically. You have some pillars to work with. You use the gun without like distance penalty. You want to use the gun without the distance penalty and then hit him from long range, going close, do that, boom. There's one alive, I can hear him. There's a giblets! But yeah, okay. So you do that, you get the big door. It opens up double and then you go into the final level. And yeah, this is the final level. And here's where I decided to make this like little running part, which has two different turrets, which I wanted to see if I could make turrets that hit people. Because usually how in-game works is like if you do projectile, enemies are gonna aim at you, and if you move, by the time projectile reaches you, never get hit. You literally never get hit. So I wanted to see if I can beat myself with this game, essentially, or with this level. I wanted to make sure if I can make turrets predict my movement or randomly hit me. So what I did is, here's my genius solution to the turrets. They generally follow you, but they shake, okay? So when the turret follows you, it's gonna do this a little bit. So not only is it gonna follow you and shoot like lagging behind you, but it's shaking, so it will randomly sometimes shoot in front of you, left of you, right of you. So if you're juking, it's unpredictable. I wanted to make it a bit unpredictable. So I think red one deals more but shoots slower. This one deals less but shoots faster. Just to get that crossfire and more unpredictability. Because I really wanted to utilize the covers instead of just running in left, right. You know? I'll show you here. So you can't just do this. It's very difficult and it's a dangerous game and you actually... Okay, shit. And you can use the turrets. I'll show you. It's very risky, but you can use the turrets to kill these guys. It's actually very good. They get blown up because the red one just hurts like a truck. But so do I. So there's this big... That's rockets. There's a big boy here. So we generally use turrets because he has a large collider. And I died. Okay. I took too many fucking turret shots. I think you have to alt tab after that. Okay. Now we restart the level. I died. I should probably save ammo, because you generally want to save ammo, because the final boss is a bitch. See, I'm getting hit by the turrets I made! I'm getting hit by the turrets I made. I know how they're coded and I can't dodge them. And that's originally what I wanted to do. I wanted it to seem like it's operated by a human, you know? That's actually trying to hit you and predict you. You want to do wide arches, I think. That's the best idea. But backtracking always hurts you. The big boy's fucked. You have to run past the turrets. This is a classic strategy used in video game. You gotta run past the danger. And the thing is, the danger doesn't stop. It's actually still there. So if you're paying attention to a line of sight, they're actually gonna see you again. This guy you can kill very nicely. Oh, I fucked it up. There's one guy here. Boom. You wanna pick up the health because I'm dying out here, man? Oh shit! I ran out of ammo. Okay, so another thing I wanted to utilize, like this. You wanna hide here, and they're not gonna shoot you. Here they will. So what you want to do is shoot, and then you're going here. Is it legal for you to sell the game? I'm not gonna sell it. It's pretty shit. It was a learning project. So yeah, you hug this wall basically, but what I did is, you can see the tail. You can see the tail here of the spiderling, and you're gonna be running, like hugging the wall. So this forces you to run in, but he's waiting for you there. So it's actually a very nice idea. Yeah, there's no reload. It's a very classical game, you know. You need to eliminate them, like, you need to eliminate them while hugging the wall, otherwise you get fucked. And here's where you get a rocket launcher. See how I put a little bit of light on it so you can see it, and it seems important. Once you pick it up, the light is gone. There's rockets. Oh, I'm 4 health. Fuck me. So what I did is, I wanted you to utilize a new weapon. You're like, oh shit, why did I pick this weapon up? And the bottom door won't open. You just get shredded by turrets. So what you want to do is utilize the rocket launcher and destroy these. Because, I mean, it's a powerful weapon. And I'm too low HP to show you, but once you destroy him, the door malfunctions. It opens a little bit, and then starts sparking up like this. You know, it's kind of, I felt it was kind of an interesting design. And here, when you go in, I can't remember how I finished it because I changed a bit how it works, but you change the music and then you start a timer, I think, or is it a collider past the halfway room? So through this opening, a big boss will arrive. So you get this music. You get a bunch of resources which you want to grab quickly, and well, hope for the best, you know? Yeah, this is not the version from the link. On the link you got a different one. So now he's gonna come there, and he has 2 stages. In the second one he's faster and deals more damage. That's gonna happen after his laugh. When you deal, I think, 50% of his health. We're waiting for you, buddy. I don't know where the fuck he is. It's just like in the trailer, boys. That's the door. We can't exit the golden door, representing the end, and there he comes. So, he's faster than you, and he will just... Oh, okay. Dude, he hit me with a rage one! Fuck! I never got hit by those. Shit. So what I wanted to do is, because he's faster and stronger than you, I want you to utilize the pillars, basically. That's the whole idea. Yeah, it's pure skill off of the pillars. You gotta play this really well. Oh, shit! If you're low on ammo, you gotta hit him up from up, well, like up close, which is terrible. If he spits the ball on me, I'm dead. You can't really cheese him because he's too smart for you. Generally, you just have to kite and be pretty good. I think I'm dead here. It takes a lot of patience. It's like a Dark Souls-esque boss, you know? I got hit by a fireball! Shit! I probably should have made those... Okay, I think I should have made them smaller and, like, maybe do the AoE better. But, yeah, that's generally how it works. It's actually pretty cool. Once you beat him, you just touch the door, it says the end game screen and whatever. But, yeah. He's a tough boss. Like, if you have to try him a couple of times, generally. You don't do it first try. So, yeah, you kind of want to figure out how it works. So, yeah. That's the game, basically. That's the game. That's the original one I made. Oh, you want to see the other one? You guys want to see the other one? But yeah, he's very cool. Like, you just have to... It's not shitty walk. Actually, he's very tough. And, like, you can't beat him. You basically can't beat him in a 1v1. The whole idea is, like, the pillars. And what I made with the pillars is... This was actually very cool. It was a very nice hard coding solution. Because once you get to him, and he goes to the pillar, like, usually enemies will just walk down towards you, you know, so line of sight. So if you stand in the middle of the pillar, he's just gonna run into it. And you can maybe clip his arm and shoot it, okay? So you kind of get fucked. Like, you can just cheese him like that. So what I made is when he hits the pillar running, he will stop running, so you can use it to slow him down. He will actually stop his charge once he hits the pillar. And he will get a little bit nudged, a little bit disoriented. I would like nudge his direction. So if he's forcing like towards you and touches the pillar, he starts walking and goes like a little bit left or right. So what that does is like he's generally gonna go around the pillar. So you have to be very good at kiting. And I think it was a very cool design. I think it's very cool implementation to like making a boss generally difficult like with simple means, you know? I focused on the gameplay and making sure like nothing is very cheesable. And see, I programmed this game and I died twice. And I beat it like 100 times. Not even joking. 100 times. Then why is it not available? I mean, it is. You can play it. It's free. I'm just never going to publish it because the game does nothing new. It's derivative. It's mostly like my learning project. Like, there's no reason to publish it as like a purchasable game. It makes no sense. From a designer perspective, I don't quite care. You know? I don't know. You guys have fun with that? Pretty sure you get sued for the name. Yeah, I mean, that's a... You can easily change the title. It's not that that's holding it back. There's no download link? I don't think I have this one on Dropbox. I have to put it up. The second one is... the second one is much of the same, I think. But I just wanted to do different things. Because I made the second one primarily like for my graphics project. For my computer graphics projects, basically, I made a second one. Because I lost, by the time I got to the final year, because I made this game very earlier in my university. I made it for like myself, and then I used it for this like competition. So when I get to the last year of uni, they wanted me to actually make a video game for graphics. So what I did is, I didn't have the original files of this one, so I couldn't use it, because you need original files to prove that you made it. So I didn't have that. So what I did is I just... you can't even get back the files through it. So I used some reverse engineering software, which gave me like 40% of the files back, and the rest was corrupted. So it's as good as it gets. So I utilized the 40% and added a bit more and new source code to create a different one. So yeah. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, I think the second one is shorter. I can show you the second one real quick. This is the one you guys have access to, right? Oh, this one has ultra graphics. Oh my god, what is ultra? What is ultra? So it's basically the same shit. But this one is a bit of a different feel, you know? I was playing a little bit with lighting. Look. I was playing a bit with lighting there. Again, you picked it up. Original scheme. Fire hurts you. You can do a little bit of shenanigans here and there. This, you got the armor. Yeah. Oh, this one is louder. Oh my god. I'm gonna lower the audio for you guys. And for myself, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'll just play this one. This one is quicker. So yeah, I use the same principle here with the... I had to make different particle effects. You can notice they're completely different here. But I mean, you barely don't notice that shit. There's a blue keycard required. Okay, the guy dies. You can go from this way, actually. And it's a very cool sequence. Again, utilizing the thingy. Here you can see the little light. Look. If you fall down in this, the farther you are, you have to go back longer. to come up the ramp, but there's a little bit of light there, you can see. So if you fall down, you can accidentally actually find this. You can accidentally find that down in the gutters. This laser gun is a bit different. Again, different particle effects. And there are these flying enemies in this level. How do you change weapons? 1, 2, 3. Basic shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think if you stand below this elevator, it will push you off the map. I can't remember if I fixed that. I think there's a chance you end up below the map. You get this guy, you click the button, you can hear the door open somewhere. You opened up a door somewhere. You can see that guy. This jump is pretty difficult. Oh shit, I actually nailed it. Okay. You jump down, you kite him a little bit, you shoot him. And the door you opened, oh shit. The door you opened is actually this one, that you heard the sound. This is a secret, but there's a little bit of an ambush waiting. And there's a super shotgun. Now you got this. This one looks badass. Look at this. I even made it deeper with the base for this game. Like, so cool. And it, by the way, it uses 2 shells. You can see 98, 96. It actually shoots 2 shells. It's actually very cool. I was so proud of this one. There's a little spider. Boom! 1 shot. Okay. A little bit of platforming. Pick up the rockets. Here in first level, you can basically get all 4 weapons. Let's get the key card. Oh shit. Did I actually jump over? I think I jumped over a collider. I can't remember. Oh, this fire is actually cool. I did a way better flame for these guys in this level. Way better flame. Look at that. Because I lost all my particle effects, so I had to remake them. These guys don't see shit. Look at the giblets. Oh my god. Boom! Sit the fuck down. Here's the rocket launcher, and it's pretty difficult to get. 2 big boys. Basically same shit. But the only way to get the rocket launcher is off of the live ones. Actually, you have to jump off of the live cunt. They can still hit upwards, so it's a bit difficult. But if you do it like that, you can actually get away with a rocket launcher. Now you can use that to fuck them up. Boom. Blue key card, okay. Do, 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 do. You can get these guys from behind. Now again, this is like another respawn, but if you pick this weapon up, if you actually pick this weapon up, it's a very nice testing for it. Because you can do that. It's so cool. Because you can do a little bit of AoE action, you know? The explosion for this is way better. What I did on the original is I think I instantiated a bunch of bubbles, and every bubble once hit, it will... Once the bubble hits, it will disappear, so every explosion will create a bunch of bubbles, so enemies will pick them up and take damage. I think that's how I made the... in the original one. I can't remember in the second one, but I think it's a better solution, more optimized. Here you get the ominous atmosphere, full white room, whatever. It's like a classic old school thing. You gotta destroy the crystal. You get a bit of music, gotta destroy the crystal. And the big boy comes out, and he's got a rocket launcher. So very, very interesting. So it's very difficult to deal with this guy. He's faster than you, and he's got a rocket launcher. So what you gotta do is avoid that while baiting his flame and walk. Okay, and I died. Yo. Okay, whatever. That's about it. I will show you the rest, but I'm not good of a gamer. Okay, let's play a bit of League. But yeah, the second level is like a running sequence where you're running away from like a, I think like a flaming wall or some shit. And the third one is like with a bunch of spawn pads. And yeah, you deal with that.